afternoon, everyone. I hope you are doing well. So today we are going to start another new unit of our book reading for Exeter level, Unit 8, Law. So just go to your book, page 134, 135. As you can see from this picture, this lady is holding the justice or equality symbol. Actually, in order to achieve equality in our society, in our governments, we need some rules, we need law. So, first of all, we are going to start with warm-up. We're going to look for some legal terms, and we're going to check for sure some vocabulary, which is so important for us, and we're going to do some reading. So, what is law? When we say law, it means like everything related to rules, to regulations, something official, something legal, something that deal with any crime or any agreement. In case we don't have law, we don't have rules, we don't have regulations, we don't have something legal we have to follow, our society will be full of violence, crime, and disorder. And no peace, actually. Okay, moving on now to some legal terms you may need to understand the whole unit. Actually, let's start with the first one. Arrest. Arrest is a verb. It means like when someone is doing something illegal or something not accepted socially, the government will try to take him to the police station in order to give him his punishment. So arrest actually goes with number 5. To take someone to the police station for doing illegal actions or for breaking the law. To break the law, it means you're doing something not accepted morally and socially, like stealing money, like killing people, like trying to selling or buying drugs, which is not legal. Moving now to the second word, crime. Crime is the noun. The one who's doing crimes is called criminal. And actually crime, it's everything not legal also, like I told you, like stealing money, like selling, buying drugs, like doing something not accepted in our societies. So crime actually means an illegal action or activity. So crime goes with the definition number 1. What about defend? Defend actually is the verb. To defend someone, it means to try to prove that he is not guilty and he's innocent. Okay? Such as the lawyer, the judge in the court, they are trying to defend the one who did the crime or who did not the crime. Okay? It's like to defend, to protect someone from something harmful. So, defend actually it means to try to prove someone is not guilty. It means he did not do that illegal action. Okay? What about judge? As you know, we know judge as a verb, to judge someone. From your knowledge you have, maybe you could like say, I don't know this guy, but I think that he's like not a good person, so you are judging him from your knowledge only, okay? And you have also the word judge as a noun. So judge, it means like the person who is trying to investigate or to do the examination in the court, the law court, okay? So judge is the person who actually, someone whose job is to make decisions in a court of law. It's in his hands to say if we should punish or we should give a punishment to this criminal or not, or if this person is really guilty or innocent. Okay? Let's move now to this new word, lawyer. Lawyer actually is a noun. Lawyer is someone who's trying to give you any legal advice, and also someone who will defend you in case you did a crime, for example. So lawyer is like number 7, someone whose job to provide people with legal advice, and as I told you, the lawyer job is also to defend people in the law courts. Okay? What about trial? Actually, this also is like legal terms, all related to lawyer, judge, defend, they all of them in the same unit. Okay, so trial actually is a noun, and trial is actually the action or the event of investigating the criminal. It's called trial. So we have the judge, we have the lawyer, we have the one who did the crime, and we have this scene which is called trial. So trial actually goes with number 6, which is the process of examination a case in a court of law to decide whether someone is guilty or innocent. So I can imagine now you have the whole idea how and what we have in the court place. We have the judge, lawyer, the trial, and the criminal, right? What about witness? Witness actually is the person who have seen something, have seen like the crime, the accident. He was there when the crime or the accident occurred or happened. Okay, so witness actually goes with number 3. It means someone who sees a crime and accident. So in this scene of this court, we will have the judge, the lawyer who's going to defend the criminal, and the witness who maybe will defend the person who did the crime, or maybe he will not defend him. And the judge, he will take the decision at the end of the trial. Okay, I hope it's clear now. Let's move to other vocabularies for this activity. First of all, let me try to explain for you these new words. To break the law. To break the law, it means to do something not legal, something not accepted by your society. Like I told you, crimes, stealing, buying, selling drugs, insulting people, having a bad behavior, having something not accepted morally, it means breaking the law, not accept it. Okay, not accept the law. What about basis? Basis, it means like a set of rules, a set of principles, a set of regulations that you have to follow in order not to break the law. What about scandal? I know you know this word. It's like a familiar word. Like we say famous, I mean like for famous people, they always have some scandals wherever. So scandal, it's like an action or an event that can cause shame for you in public. Something really morally not accepted by anyone, and it really can cause you a feeling of fear and shame. Let's move to the next word, punishment. Actually, when you do something illegal, at the end they will try to give you a punishment in order to affect how much this crime you did was so serious. So you will not do that again. Okay, in case you stole money or you did a crime or you're selling drugs or wherever, at the end you will have your punishment. You will take your punishment in order not to do it or redo it again and not to break the law. What about ethics? Ethics actually is like the set of moral principles everyone has in his life. For me, for example, I have some principles. It could be like religious ethics, professional ethics, moral ethics that I should not pass. I should not break it in order to have a stable relationship with people in my society. So every one of us has his ethics, something that you can accept it and something you want to accept it from others. Okay? So don't forget, ethics is like the set of moral principles that you accepted and you think that it's a good or it's a proper behavior. Okay? And last word, illegal. And you know the opposite of this word, legal. So illegal, it means something that you should not do it, something not accepted at all in your society. Okay, so I hope that everything is clear for you. So let's start doing our activity. Let's start with the first one. The difference between right and wrong should form the of the law. So what do you think we need here? We have an article, so I think we need like a noun. So the difference between right and wrong should form what? The law. Maybe set of rules, set of regulations. So we're talking about something that we should not break it, something that will form for us the law, that we should not avoid it or prevent it or wherever. Okay, so the first one actually it's basis. So the difference between right and wrong should form the basis of the law, the principles of law. Okay? What about the second one? It's important for every company to have an policy. Actually, maybe we could use like an adjective here, or we could use also actually I believe so that we have to use an adjective because it has the noun here, policy. So maybe let's look for an adjective here or a noun. It could be, it's important for every company to have an ethics policy. It means some moral principles policy that everyone should respect in order to work in a good environment in the company. Okay? Moving on now to the third one. In a situation, no one would do anything. So we need like an adjective here. So we still have illegal, scandal, break the law, or punishment. So the only adjective we have here is illegal. So in an illegal situation, no one would do anything. No one would say like, let's defend this guy who did this illegal action. You did something, you broke the law. So it's not accepted and it's not illegal. It's not legal. Okay? Moving now to number 4. Such as avoiding, to avoid tax. When you're not paying tax for your government, this is like breaking the law. Okay? Can affect a company's reputation. It means like every company has like their reputation. It means people knows that this company is a good one. They have good people working there, good environment, they are making so much money. So in case this company are not trying to pay tax for the government, this can give it a really bad reputation, and people will stop going and asking, going to this company or applying for this company actually. So a scandal, it means, as I told you, something, an event or action that is not accepted at all and that can cause shame, such as avoiding tax, can affect a company's reputation. Okay, it can like give it a bad reputation in the society. Okay, what about the last one? When someone should reflect how serious the crime is. So we still have break the law and punishment. So when someone break the law, the punishment should reflect how serious the crime is. And as I previously told you, punishment is like something you will have it, you will take it after doing something not legal. Okay? So when you break the law, they will punish you for good. They will like give you a good punishment. Okay? So don't break the law, guys. Okay, moving now to our reading. Okay, so is it legal, but is it ethical? So legal, we know the meaning of this word, something that is accepted by society, by government, by people. And ethical, actually we have seen previously the word ethics, and I told you it's like the set of rules, the set of moral principles that we should follow. We should, all of us, have it. So ethical, it's like, let's say, it's the same meaning, yani. It means like you should have some ethics in your life that you should never ever break. Okay? Some moral principles, like I told you, religious ethics, professional ethics, social ethics, for example. Okay? So I will give you like 30 seconds to try to skim the text, the first paragraph. And your questions will be like, what is the main idea for this first paragraph? And is all unethical behavior is illegal? So let's go back to our text and try to skim. I will give you like 30 seconds. So as you have seen, like I have highlighted, like I always do in our lessons, like every new keyword. So from this you may understand the main idea of the text and you may get the answer for your questions. Like here, actually I highlighted the word fine line. So let's read it together. ethics and law are closely connected, and there is a fine line between the two. It means there is like a relationship between law and ethics. We are going to create in our government law, but first we have to take some interpretations from people's beliefs. Like, if smoking is not ethical for some people, actually it's legal, but not everywhere. So, for example, stealing, for many people it's not ethical. You should not steal. Like for religious ethics, you should not steal. You should not kill someone, okay? So our law is really based on our ethics or our interpretations from our beliefs, okay? That's why here the writer is trying to tell you that there is a fine line between law and ethics, okay? So maybe we can say that the main idea of this paragraph, it's like about how there is a connection between law and ethics, and how we can create our law in our government or in our society from our ethics, from our beliefs, from our interpretations about our lives, okay? Let's check. So as I told you, laws are based on people's beliefs about what is right and what is wrong. See? Let's check the second questions. It was like, all unethical behavior is illegal. Do you think it's true or false? Let's try to check our paragraph. As you have seen, we have however, and however is always expressing contrast. So here they said that law are based on people's beliefs about what is right and wrong. However, it means here we're going to give you a different idea, contrasting our saying. Clearly, not all unethical behavior is illegal, and not all legal behavior is ethical. So here you can see, you can find out that actually not all unethical behavior is illegal. For some people, stealing, it could be normal, yani they can accept it. They can say, it's okay, I can accept if someone is stealing money, maybe he needs money, but actually it's illegal. For some legal things, like smoking, like drinking, like whatever, for some people it looks like it's an ethical behavior. It is legal in our governments. You can drink, you have the right to drink, they have drink wine, whatever. It's something related to your beliefs, wherever, okay? And society is accepting this. And with law, they do accept it, actually. You can smoke, you can do whatever you want, but you should not cross your limits, okay? So for some people, smoking, drinking, doing a lot of things, it's unethical. So as I told you, not all unethical behavior is illegal, and not all legal behavior is ethical. It depends on what everyone believes in this life, right? Let's move now to the second paragraph. So for this second paragraph, I also highlighted the keywords in case, so you can actually find the answer you want. Okay, so let's check our questions first. How do you define law, and why? I'm asking for the reason here, why we need law in our society. So let's first of all look for the definition of law. I will just give you 30 seconds to try to skim. So as you can see from the first two sentences, here the writer is mentioning the word law as a key word. So, and he's like trying to defining what law is. So actually law is a set of written rules and regulations, usually created by a legal institute or their representatives, like the government representatives, okay, such as judges and the government. So as you can see here, the writer gave us like a short definition about law. So it's like I told you, regulation, something legal, something related to judge, related to government. The representative of our society, of our citizen, are trying to put the law according to our beliefs and according to our interpretations. Okay? I also highlighted for you that it should be accepted by the whole of society. As I told you, the law is actually created from our beliefs, from the society beliefs. This action is not legal. This action is accepted. See? What about the second one? Why we need law in our society? Let's go back to our paragraph and try to figure out the reason why we need law. So as you can see here, the writer mentioned that laws are created to keep the social order, to maintain peace and justice, and to protect the general public. Actually, it's so clear here. So law is actually created to protect our society from violence, from war, from everything that's not legal, to maintain peace, justice, equality, as I told you from the first photo we have seen together, in order to protect the general public, in order to protect our society, to have a good life, to have a good environment, to be like living in peace, right? So it's we finished for today actually. So I hope that you liked our unit, law, and guys, don't break the law. Enjoy the rest of the day. See you.